Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be doing something pretty different. Today we're going to be playing on Xplane again. We haven't flown on Xplane in quite a while. This is just because I didn't really find interest in live streaming it anymore, but we're just gonna do some videos on it. I think this will be fun. So this is gonna be a refamiliarization flight for me because I have not really flown on Xplane in a long time. But what a better way to do it than on the Zibo, of course. We are right now in Phoenix, Arizona. And we're flying the Delta 737-800 Zibo mod from Phoenix, Arizona over to LAX. So it can be about a 1.5 hour long flight. I did download a ton of scenery mods as well, so hopefully Xplane will look better than it has ever looked on this channel. And we should hopefully have a really nice flight. You can actually see some traffic in the back there. You can see, well, first of all, the BNSF, and then the Delta 777, which I think that's really cool. Just see bird chilling in the back. But yeah, let's get this bird fired up, and let's get this flight going. All right, so here we are in our 737 cockpit. So let's go ahead and just do the basics, I guess. So obviously our battery power goes on and ground power. There's that. And then we're gonna come up here, and then we're gonna line up our nav so we can have an IRS. We could actually be functional. IRS will take 7 minutes to align. That looks good. We have our window heat. That way we can actually see when we get up to our cruise. I'm going to say quite a bit, just because I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. Emergency lights on, obviously. We'll get some chimes up in there. Hydraulic pumps, I suppose. Obviously position strobe, and I'll just turn the panel lights off, just because I don't really like how they look in the daytime. So that's pretty much it for our overhead panel. And now we have to put in our IRS data. So same old business, really. So I'm gonna fast forward with this. Actually, I'm gonna do this. That way I don't have to keep looking back and forth. And then I'll get into this camera view as well, and I'll just go to the side. Alright, so I'm gonna fast forward this, and see you guys in a sec. Time to start up the APU, I suppose. So let's get her going. Alright, this should come down, and there we go. APU generator on. APU generators on. Probably should put on the fuel pumps. There we go. Anti-collision light on, because we're going to be pushing back in a second. Yaw damper on, because definitely want that. We'll put on some light AC, just because it's almost 30 degrees Celsius in here. So we'll lower that. Obviously APU bleed as well. And then the packs go on. Let's lower this cabin temperature before we start up the engines, because we don't want to boil our passengers. Because obviously when you start up the engines, you need as much power as you can possibly get. So that includes AC power. So we're going to lower the cabin temperature, even though we don't pretty much don't really have any passengers. Yeah, we're completely empty, so let's just close the door and rethink about our life choices. Alright, we're looking good. I suppose we can... Alright, here's 1008. You can also see I downloaded a like airport life texture. It's for everything. So airports look a lot more realistic. I really like it. So I think we can start the pushback. So let's come to home, ground services, better pushback, pre-plan. And we're going to come this way. And then we'll just push forward to be generous for the other gates.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready. Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up. Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
We'll bring... Well, we have to turn off the packs first. And then put our engine mode on ground power. So that way we can actually feed some spinach into the engine. So we're also going to bring the flaps down to 5. There we go. And now we'll let in some fuel. Alrighty then. Before I forget, let's put on the flight directors. That's probably one of the most vital things that you could remember. Our cruise altitude is 34,000, so we'll just set this to 34,000 feet. There we go. And we are pulling forward because we don't want to get in the way of anyone or anything. You can see downtown Phoenix over there. Really cool. Yeah, I'm excited to get this rolling.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Alright, parking brake is set, and we are
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
going to get disconnected.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Alright, thank you very much. There goes our tow, so let's go ahead and get some taxi directions. So right now we're on Charlie, and we just pushed back from, I believe, these are the Echo gates. Yeah, Echo. So let's go ahead and get some charts. Alright, here we are on ChartFox. So I believe we push back from right here. So we have to just follow Charlie. Actually, no, we're gonna... So Charlie 3... No, Charlie 3 is not there. We were on Charlie 6, I think. Or no. We're somewhere here. So we have to just turn onto Bravo. And then just go all the way down to Bravo 1, and then we just, okay, so very basic, very basic. Yeah, let's get her rolling, as I like to say. Alright, parking brake off, go engine generators on, and then packs back on, APU off, taxi light on, and then position and strobe light off, and we are underway. Alright, so as we're taxiing along, I got some update on our weather. Our weather, obviously, right now in Phoenix is crystal clear, not a cloud to be seen. LAX is going to be rather cloudy, and it is going to be a little windy. I don't believe there's going to be any precipitation, so that's good at least. But you know, clouds and wind are never really things you want while landing, obviously. That shouldn't really happen until we get to the mountains over in the Southern California area, and in the what's the desert called over there in that area? It's the Mojave Desert. Mojave Desert. That's what it is. So yeah, precipitation none, clouds a lot. So that's a rip. But let's just continue on. Wow, this airport texture really makes it difficult to see the runway. I mean, at least we can see the yellow arrows on the left, so that's an indicator. Like, yeah, the runway's here. But there's a threshold. I can tell we're here. So let's turn onto runway 08, and then it should all just be plain old simple business from here. Literally plain old. Hahaha, so funny. Line up. Alright, we'll stop right here and let's get our takeoff preparation. So, landing lights on. Logo lights. Fasten seatbelt, that should have been on a while ago. Engine mode's on continuous.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking off in just a few minutes. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure.
And we'll put that valve on
Okay,
open.
the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
20 degrees Celsius, that's pretty good. Let's go on battery. And then generator 2. Alright, we are good to go. So, let's get some thrust in there.
D1, rotate. Positive rate. $400.
Alright, that is a very rapid climb. 10,000 feet, landing lights shall come off. There we go. Taxi light can come off as well. And then I believe that's our light configuration. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to check, but here we are. We are saying goodbye to Arizona because we are coming for California. Haha. So let's bring that landing gear to off. We don't want to waste hydraulics. That wouldn't really be convenient and not really necessary. Obviously, why would it? So there's our departure. And let's get some cinematic shots, shall we? Alright, so we've hit our cruising altitude of 34,000 feet, and right now there's actually a decent amount of wind. There is right now a 32 knot headwind, and it's pushing us towards the south. Well, from our direction, it's pushing us towards the southeast, and that's actually kind of a calm wind for this region. I've had like 130 knot tailwinds before, and it's absolutely crazy. The throttle right now is kind of spazzing out, so I'm just gonna lower it all the way, and then the auto throttle do its thing. It'll go up, and yeah. All right, so it's about another hour until our top descent. So this is about where we are. You can see we had to take a very strange route to get out of the airport because of our SID. We kind of got hosed on our SID. But anyways, I'm just gonna keep in with y'all and then see when we get to our destination, our top descent. Alright, we are literally below 10,000 feet, and visibility has not improved last time we checked in. But we have to put landing lights on because we're below 10,000 feet, but I still cannot see a single thing. I knew it was going to be cloudy, but maybe the clouds are small. It should clear up when we get here. So yeah, 25 left. So let's set up our islands. So 25 left. Left is 2. Course is 2. is set. We should be good for landing. We just need to get low, obviously. Alright, flaps 2. Good wait time. The flaps 2 is too much, but it does have an effect. So look how much faster we're slowing down. And I still can't see anything. This is absolutely... This is bad. This is bad. I guess 6 minutes. Stop the single completion. We are lined up at the runway, so that's good. Oh my gosh, it's like getting nauseous. Flaps 10. Okay, hello, ground, where are you at? There you are. And I saw you. Oh. Now it's just white. This is scary. Flaps 15. Flaps 25. Okay, this actually has to stop. We're gonna have to turn off the autopilot. Okay, thank goodness. I was like, sure doesn't flare now. We have the airport directly ahead of us. It is pretty laggy, so I apologize. So now it's just a straight shot on. Let's get some breakage in. We auto brakes do. We don't have to do 3. We have a lot.
2,500.
And the gear I forgot about. The nose is pointing down that. Alright. 1,000.
1,000.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Burchell, 6-7.
I am going to go silent mode so I can focus. So talk to you.
800. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 80 knots.
Alright, that was a awful approach after we turned off the autopilot, but we recovered, so that's good. Let's just get off the runway and then we'll do our checklist and our stuff and whatnot. We instantly got off the runway. It's nice we didn't have to taxi for like the extra 45 seconds. Alright, so we'll just sit right here. Alright, landing lights off. Taxi lights on, obviously. APU can start up. And bada bing, bada boom. Fog light on. Actually, wing lights off.
Taking off in just a few minutes. Flight attendants, please prepare a cabin for departure.
Alright.
Okay, the cabin is secure.
Here we are, chilling in the big boy. Alright, so let's take off again. Not take off, but like just let's get rolling again. We're not really gonna go to a planned gate, we're just gonna go to a gate and call it a day there. Come on, then engine mode's off, and we will take this gate to our right.